Hello everyone, good evening. How is everyone today? So, welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community, and we are going to be starting at 8 o'clock. We are expecting a guest speaker on hair health and hair loss this evening. So do let everyone know, and welcome to the live. Welcome Stephen, welcome Comfort. Angel Talks, welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community. We are going to be doing a talk today. We're waiting for a guest speaker, and we're going to be doing a talk about hair health and hair loss. So I'm hoping everyone comes with their questions today. Slightly different today because we're going to change things up. We were having a bit of technical difficulty, but we have worked around it. As always, we're going to work around it. So we're going to link onto a Zoom link and speak to our guest speaker that way. I'm just going to share. Let me just share a few. There we go. Here. So welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community, everyone. Hello, Mummy. How are you? Mummy of. So I'm going to call you Mummy if that's okay. Welcome to the live. Hi, Pen. Welcome to the live. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Wallo, welcome. So this evening we are going to be, we're expecting a guest speaker this evening, and we're going to be talking about hair health and hair loss. That's what we're going to be talking about this evening. And welcome everyone, welcome. Raven, welcome to the live, welcome. I have come on a slightly earlier because I just had to set a few things up. But how is everyone? Let me know how you're doing. What is today? Sunday. How's your weekend been? I totally forget what day it is sometimes. I really do forget what day it is sometimes. Hi, Jay. Welcome to the live, everyone. And if you're watching on the For You page, welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community. This is a safe space to be heard and understood. And this evening we are going to be talking about hair health and hair loss. My name's Jackie. I am a menopause wellness practitioner as well as a menopause nutrition and weight loss management practitioner. And we talk about lots of different things in the community, but mainly, yes, we do talk about the menopause. It's something that we're not going to be unapologetic about. And, we need to talk about it a bit more. So, Raven, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the sharing. Thank you very much. Welcome to the live user. Obi, welcome to the live. Bar, welcome user 9663. Welcome to the live. So we're just waiting. It's going to be slightly different. If anyone usually comes to the Menopause Wellness Community, thank you for the heart me. And welcome to the fan club. So we are, as we said, we are many voices, one community, embracing our journey together, because the menopause doesn't have to feel lonely. Okay, it doesn't have to be a lonely journey. There's lots of things happening in the community. We have monthly meets. We are actually publishing a book, and that's going to be published in next month. So if you are interested in being part of the book, please reach out to me and I will let you know what I need to be a contributor of the book. Welcome to the live, Shads. And thank you for sharing the live as well. So this evening it's going to be slightly different this evening because our guest speaker was unable to join the live, how you're joining the live. So I've linked up to a Zoom link and I've got my laptop in front of me. So I'm going to flip the screen round so you can see her on the laptop. So you'll see myself and her actually once she joins. And then we can get asking her questions, and she's going to talk about hair health and hair loss. Welcome to the live, everyone. User 800. Hey, how are you? User 800. Thank you for the gifts. Kaz77, welcome. I went through the menopause at 26. It was brutal. Kaz, I'm really sorry to hear that. That is very young. I have met someone who went through it at 18. But yeah, it's welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community. You are absolutely not alone in this community. Sexy K, welcome. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for the follow. be part of the community. And if you're not part of the community, then all you have to do is follow. She's just admitting. I'm admitting her through. Hi, can you hear me?
Hi. We haven't started yet, have we?
No, we haven't. I just like to jump on and get everyone warmed up, and I have told them I haven't turned the camera around yet.
All right.
So that's fine. But you can just hear what's going on. But welcome to the live. Do share the live. We have got our special guest, our guest speaker at the moment. I'm going to flip the camera around, but I just want to welcome everyone to the Menopause Wellness community. As I said, we are many voices, one community, embracing our journey together. So those of you who don't know me, I am Jackie. I'm a menopause wellness practitioner as well as a menopause nutrition and weight loss management practitioner. Notice I slowed my voice down there because I felt I was running with my what I was saying. Hi, Harv. How are you, Harv Speck? Welcome to the Menopause Wellness community. So, what's the time now? Okay, see, our guest is right on time, just before. I'm going to wait until a spot on 8 o'clock because I know some people have registered for this. I haven't turned the camera around yet, so I will turn the camera around in a moment. But welcome, everyone. How have you been and how's your weekend going? Fluffy Girl, welcome. I never ending job. Fluffy Girl. Just let me know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're... we will have our ambassadors joining. Maybe a few of them, one of them. If you come across anyone in the community, Lulu is our community ambassador. So is Just Empress. And also we have Poetic Angel. They are our ambassadors. So they will just ensure that you're fine in the community as well. They'll reach out to you and feel free to reach out to them when they join. I always like to jump on slightly earlier. Welcome to the Menopause Wellness community. Hana, welcome. How are you? The menopause, Fluffy Girl. Yes, sorry. I'm trying to keep up with all these messages. Yeah, the menopause, as I said, does not have to be a lonely journey. We meet up, we go live Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. British summertime. And we just come on here for an hour or so, maybe a bit longer sometimes. And we just talk about the menopause. We support each other. The community has got so many gems in it. And although I say the community is predominantly for menopause warriors, there are going to be people in the community. There are actually people in the community that are not menopause warriors. They want to support, they want to genuinely know about the menopause. So that's why they're here also. But yeah, like-minded people, you come as you are. We don't judge. It's a non-judgmental community. If you don't know about the menopause, this is a place where you can find out about the menopause. I've got lots of information. I always email it over to people. Just send me a DM and I can get the information over to you. Hi, Miss T. Welcome, Deborah. Hi. If you're new here, please let me know. This evening we have our guest speaker waiting, but I'm just being fiddly today because 8 o'clock, I know few people have registered and they may just join at 8 o'clock. And I don't want no one to say to me, you started before 8. Yeah, welcome to the live, everyone. We have a guest speaker this evening and we're going to be talking about hair health and hair loss. That's our subject matter this evening. So, as I said, our guest speaker is joining via a Zoom link. So I'm going to turn the camera around so we can get going. Welcome to 3 years ago, my doctor gave me step 9 for slight anxiety, which I didn't need. Now I can't come off. Oh, that's not nice to hear. User 800, that's not nice to hear. User 800, I'm not sure if you're part of the community. If you would like to be part of the community, please just click the follow button. I feel we need to talk. Definitely, we need to talk. So if you've got your DMs open, we can talk afterwards as well. Hi, Jackie. Good evening. How are you? Shazia, welcome to the live. So I'm going to turn this camera around. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to still be able to see what's going on. And I'm going to get our guest speaker to get going. And then we've got some questions for her and then she can answer your questions. Okay. Now, I know what I'm concerned about. I always pronounce your name incorrectly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip the camera around. Hold on a sec. I'm going to flip the camera around. Okay, what I'm going to do, I am going to do this. Because I've got it onto the... Okay, here we go. Enhance dual background. Okay, dual, let me see. No, I don't need that. I'm just going to flip the camera around and that's it. My camera. Hold on a sec. Live. I'm just trying to flip the camera around.
I think you've got to, is it like effects or something?
Yeah. I'm just going to flick. Welcome everyone. I'm going to just... No, it's not. That's one thing, isn't it? Oh, can you all see our guest? I can see you showing up on the screen. I can see you already. Here we go. Can you all see? Can everyone see our guest speaker? Let me know. Please let me know if you can see our guest speaker. Yes. Yay. Excellent. Thank you, Shahana. Welcome. So everyone, we are going to, we've got our guest speaker, and because I don't want to pronounce your name incorrectly, I hear how you pronounce it when I speak to you. I want to pronounce it. Can you introduce yourself to everyone, please?
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Jackie, first of all, for allowing me to join this live. I really appreciate it. My name is Akua Kwarteng, and I am an entrepreneur. And one of the businesses and why I'm here today is a God-led business which is called SHB Hair Care, Secrets of a Hairbraider. We help men and women get their hair and their confidence back in 2025 and beyond. So we do all things holistic, all things hair care, all things education, and just helping people become the best version of themselves.
Thank you very much. And can you just tell us a bit about why you started your hair care business?
Yes, I will. So I used to braid hair part-time, just for financial support. And whilst I was doing it, I realised that I was getting sick and tired of seeing people that had bad hair health. I have seen some of the worst cases of hair health and balding that anyone can see as a hair braider.
Yeah.
And I also, too, lost my hairline twice.
Right.
So because I got my hairline back, my hairline used to start back here.
Okay.
For anyone who, my hairline was gone, all of here. You can probably find it on my page, the original story. But my hairline was gone and I managed to get it back naturally.
Yeah.
I lost my hairline to chemicals. There were also other factors such as hormones, stress, and iron deficiency, which is a nutritional deficiency. And I got my hair back. I was telling everyone how to get their hair back. And everyone was kind of like, I don't want to buy all the ingredients. Just make it for me.
Yeah.
That was kind of the thing. When I wanted to leave the hair business, to be honest, it was God that told me to start it, if I'm being totally honest, because I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of people telling me, I need the product, I need the product, I need the product, I need the product. And I just decided to act on faith and do it. And it's been helping women across the world ever since.
Yeah.
It was literally just to help people understand hair health and for them to have the hair that they want. Because I knew how it felt to not be in that position of being confident.
Yeah.
And knowing that I got my hairline back twice, I wanted to help other people. And so that's basically the reason why I started Secrets of a Hair Braider.
Wow. So, I mean, that's an amazing journey to as well, getting your hairline back twice as well, you know. Well, I think there's going to be quite a few questions because we've had hair loss and hair health come up quite a few times in the community. So I've got a few just let's just have a conversation, really. So,
Yeah.
what are the most common hair and scalp changes you see in a woman going through menopause? So you must see lots of women, right?
Yeah.
And men as well. And the men as
Yes.
well. We're not excluding the men here.
No.
But you see lots of women. So what are the most common hair and scalp changes that you see in women, particularly those women going through the menopause?
Okay, so the most common that I see is hair thinning is like the number one.
Yeah.
Hair thinning is number one. I'm then going to say hair loss.
Yeah.
Bald patches in smaller parts of the hair.
Yeah.
Or a full patch, whether that be scarring alopecia, traction alopecia, pattern balding. That's the second one. I would say breakage and dryness kind of follow after that.
Okay.
Whether that's dryness on the scalp, or that is dryness within their hair. Maybe their hair porosity has changed, their hair texture has changed, and they're now receiving breakage as well. And just like a level of increased shedding is what people get as well. Like hair and skin, you're meant to shed every single day to refresh to the new. However, during this particular hormonal phase, people tend to have a lot of shedding, a lot of hair in the brush. A lot of hair in your hands when you take out your braids. For women who have straighter hair, again, hair in the brush. Hair all over, hair on the pillow. So
I noticed that I'm in postmenopause, and I noticed that my hair started thinning, and obviously I came to you and I got your hair oil, and I found that it's thickened back nicely. So, I know it, and I have said to the community members that I've used this oil, and I'm always saying that, use this oil because it worked for me. And I know that one size doesn't fit all, but it worked for me. It's definitely going to work for others as well. So how can physical and emotional trauma manifest in hair loss then?
That's a big one. Physical and emotional trauma, when not dealt with, is going to come out in other ways. Not just in the menopausal phase, in any phase of life, for men and for women. When an issue isn't dealt with, i.e. you haven't confronted it, you may not try to be honest with yourself, go to therapy, seek any sort of counsel outside of yourself that allows you to resolve the issue, and not just put the issue to bed, but just get rid of it in general. It can manifest itself either straight away, if the tension becomes too high, or it can be gradually. Now, I'm quickly gonna kind of speak about both so that people understand. There's physical implications and there's emotional implications. We're going to talk about the emotional first. So when you have emotional trauma or physical trauma, let's say you're eating the right things, your nutrition is up, your hairstyles are perfect, whether you have protective styles or you don't have protective styles. Autoimmune diseases have nothing to do with your physical body. It's all about your emotions and about your mind. So everyone can be ticking all the boxes, but if they have an autoimmune reaction, it means that it doesn't matter what you're doing physically. If your brain can't take it, your body will shut down because your brain controls everything. From a hand movement to where you walk, whatever the case is. It's sort of like when people have psychosis, their mind is doing overtime, right? So the first thing is autoimmune. You can have autoimmune diseases that will affect your hair. Falling out, shedding. Shedding and falling out is probably the biggest. And then it's scalp inflammation, such as like flakes and things like that. Then the other side is emotional, which is gradual. And emotional and physical, which is gradual. So it's sort of like a knock-on effect. For example, you'll be going through some sort of emotional or physical trauma that hasn't been dealt with.
Yeah.
And it usually comes in the form of pacifying yourself with a device, heavy smoking, heavy drinking, or eating.
Yeah.
A lot of clients that I've seen, it's been either drinking or eating, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you're feeling emotional stress, emotional trauma, physical trauma, you're not going to run to celery. You're not going to run to spinach.
Of course.
You're going to run to the crisp, the chocolate, and the sweet.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then because if you have sugar and you have greens, you're kind of level. But if you have sugar and no greens, what's going to happen?
Of course,
your iron becomes low. You have fatigue. You can't sleep properly. You can't process properly, and that is a gradual step. It's gradual, and then from the physical implications of your devices, then comes the trauma of losing hair, dryness, breakage, and all the rest of it. So one is more emotional, such as autoimmune. The other is physical, nutritional, hormonal implications. So I would say they can affect them deeply if not dealt with. And before we even get to any questions, I would just like to say to everyone that if you can't be honest with others, at least be honest with yourself to save your hair health, I would say.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's a lot. And I think we talk about in the community all the time about, and I'm always going on about it all the time. Yeah. Be mindful what we eat. Be mindful what we eat. It's so important. And I don't think people realise sometimes what we are eating absolutely has an impact on our physical being.
It has a massive impact. And you know what? It's either you're going to beat the system or be a slave to it.
Yeah.
It's your choice. Yeah. Because the same people that are supplying your sweets and your condiments at the shop that you shouldn't be eating, they're supplying your medication. Absolutely. So they're winning both ways.
Absolutely.
It's either you join them or you beat them. And it's up to you. And it's not an easy thing. Yeah. It's not easy. Yeah. But if you're really sick and tired, one step in front of the other, just like a baby. And you'll get there.
Absolutely. I mean, we will reveal, and I'm just seeing some questions coming up now. We will going to come to the questions, and we're going to talk about the oil as well, Jay. So we'll come back as well. I just wanted, again, everyone knows me in the community, and I am a research girly. Okay. Yes. And of course I've got research today. So whilst we're talking, some of the research, and this is UK statistics on hair loss and menopause. Thank you for the heart, me. According to, this is a prevalence of hair loss to UK women, this is, okay? So according to a UK-wide hair gain survey, of over 2,000 people in 2022, 75% of UK women reported experiencing hair thinning or hair loss with menopause, cited as a cause by 16% of those surveyed. So like you said about the hair thinning, that happens a lot of the time with many women, doesn't it? I experienced thinning of the hair. It was horrible because I always had thick hair, and to know that the hair is thin, and I just had to do something about it. But as well as the hair oil, changed up my diet. That sugar, no more. And that's a big thing.
It's not a little thing. It's not a small thing. It's a big thing.
Absolutely.
It's important because look, we all love a bit of sugar. Yeah. We all love something sweet. Just swap it out. Get agave, nectar, get maple. Get something. Swap it out simply because if not, the effects on women's bodies is too dear. And I'm convinced the same person giving you castor sugar is the same person with the pharmaceutical company.
Yeah.
They're winning both ways.
Absolutely.
So you have to, as a woman, you have to kind of outsmart them just a little bit, and every woman's capable of it. So
just another one of the research. I've got a few here, but I won't go through all of them. But if anyone wants this research, again, I'm happy to send it out like I always do. In another World Menopause Day survey, this was in 2022, 43% of women said hair loss was the most troubling menopausal symptom, while 64% reported mild to moderate thinning, and nearly 20% said it was extreme. That's a lot of women there. That's big percentages, right?
Yeah, it's massive percentages. I think it kind of just came to me. Menopause, you're going through the last phase, right? You're going through the last phase of like mad changes in your hormones.
Absolutely.
And you've got to deal with that. But then also your hair's thinning as well.
Yeah.
It's like your head will be chip or something. Like you're literally losing it at this point, because not only are you having the sweats, not only are you in and out of moods, on top of that, you've now got to deal with the fact that you're losing hair. It's not a nice feeling. You don't have to lose your hair, but the other things, if not dealt with those, it's going to affect this,
You're right. And do you know what I feel? That the hair is, I don't know how it is for everyone else, but I know when I was growing up, we always had that thing, your hair's your beauty. No matter if it's short, no matter if it's long, but your hair is your beauty. And your hair's so diverse. And when you start seeing that your hair is thinning, or your hair isn't as thick as it used to be, what you're used to, it can kind of be soul destroying.
Yeah.
Absolutely be soul destroying. So it's about, like you said, looking at what we're eating, looking at what we're putting into our bodies, onto our bodies as well. Yeah. It's a combination of things, isn't it?
Everything goes hand in hand.
Absolutely.
Everything goes hand in hand. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So what's your advice for women dealing with traction alopecia or breakage caused by protective styles? First and foremost, can you just explain what traction alopecia is, just in case someone hasn't heard about it?
No problem. Traction alopecia is more of a physical type of alopecia. Traction alopecia comes from tension with hairstyles, whether that be a ponytail, whether that be a hairband, whether that be braids, more intricate styles. When your hair is pulled in a certain direction for too long, and your hair strands and your hair follicles themselves are not strong, it causes your hairline to recede. Right. Not just at the front, but it can be at the back, it can be in the middle, it can be anywhere. But traction alopecia is more of a physical trauma. Yeah. Physical type of alopecia trauma. So that's what it is. What was the question again?
Okay, so the question was around what's your advice for women dealing with traction alopecia or breakage caused by protective styles?
Okay, so thank you. The first thing I would say is you have to kind of be honest with yourself, right? There's only so much you can do to patch up the problem. You cannot, I remember doing a live and someone saying that they stand in the shade, they wear their glasses here to cover the cover the issue. Yeah. And there's only so long that you can patch up the issue before you realize, okay, this is a problem, right? Yeah. Then secondly, you have to take inventory. You can do it really quickly. You can do a voice note on your phone and send it to ChatGPT or wherever, and just do an inventory of what your comfort zone is and how you feel most comfortable. Yeah. A lot of people, even when they have to patch up the style, they know that they're going to enjoy it for that split second, but they know they're not going to like it. Yeah. Or the wigs, or the head wraps, or whatever the case is. You want to present yourself to the world in a way that you feel you're most confident, right?
Absolutely.
So what I would suggest is, firstly, the understanding. So understanding why you've got it. Yeah. Have you pulled your hair too tight, which is probably the case? What is your diet like? Have you got enough iron, potassium, magnesium, zinc in your diet? What is your habits as for washing your hair? What is your scalp like? Take inventory so that you can understand why you have the problem. Yeah. The second would be to have education, right? What I've noticed is that for multiple clients that we have, it's a combination issue. Sometimes it can be hormonal and autoimmune, hormonal and nutritional. Yeah. So once you understand, you can then look at products to know how they're going to benefit you, right? Yeah. one thing about women is we love to save our coins. And you don't want to purchase things that you know will not help you, or have methods that you know will not help you, i.e. washing your hair once a month. That should never be a thing.
Yeah.
Combing your hair with a fine-tooth comb without any sort of leave-in conditioner or spray, or doing it in the shower, so that your hair stays moisturized and wet, so it has slip, things of that nature. And then once you find the method that works for you to get your hair back, you need consistency.
Absolutely.
There's a kind of phrase that I have of, I believe in holistic products more than I believe in chemical-based products.
Yeah.
Not just because of the ingredients, but what the ingredients is held in.
Yeah.
Plastic affects your hormones. Plastic actually affects your hormones. So it's about knowing what you're using, which is the education part, and then the consistency comes with it. They're not magic beans. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They're not quick fixes.
Yeah.
If you want to fix the problem, such as my hairline used to be back here.
Yeah.
If you want to fix the issue, if you want to resolve the issue, I've resolved women's issues where they haven't seen hair growth in 5, 7, 10 years. And it had to take consistency.
Absolutely.
Growing back your hair or resolving the breakage should be like brushing your teeth. It should be done after you brush your teeth in the morning.
Yeah.
And the recovery methods, with the recovery methods, you will see the growth, but you need to have faith, and number 2, be consistent.
Yeah.
I always have a say stuff, you cannot complain if you haven't done the work, and the work needs to be done. So that's what I would say, really. Educate yourself, find what works for you in terms of product and methods, and then be consistent and build a recovery system for yourself.
Yeah, no, that's good advice. That is absolutely good advice. I'm going to share some more, and then we're going to go to some questions in a little while. I've got some more. I'm going to just pick your brain a bit more. Okay, but I want to get some questions in because I can see lots of questions coming up. So this is age-related patterns and females' pattern hair loss. So estimates show that 40 to 50% of menopausal and or postmenopausal women in the UK experience female pattern hair loss, especially noticeable by age 50 and increasing beyond 65. That's another one.
Wow.
It's a big percentage, isn't it?
It's a massive percentage.
Yeah.
It's actually too high, in my opinion.
It is.
It's too high. I feel like it needs to come down, but you can bring people to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
That is very true.
It's very big, but it's about how much you actually care to actually get it back, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to be unhappy. You don't have to be unhappy. You don't have to be unhappy with your hair. And I feel like a lot of people may feel unhappy, be like, well, this is life now, and just tend to move on with it, instead of actually learning that, actually, no, my hair's like this now, but actually it's reversible and I can actually get it back. So that's really sad. It's
about what you said, though. Going back to what you said educate yourself. Yeah. Education is key, isn't it?
It's so key.
And it's like being told by a GP, oh no, that's not going to work for you. Well, okay, I'll take that and just leave it. But actually, you go and educate and find out what's going to work for you.
You have to. When I first lost my hair, it was due to chemicals, right?
Right.
And they gave me a shampoo. I never used that shampoo from the GP.
Yeah.
I never, ever used it because it was chemicals. I lost my hair with chemicals. Why do I want to get my hair back with chemicals? It didn't make sense to me. It sounded very silly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like walking in the road and getting hit by a car, going to hospital and saying to heal myself, I'm going to walk in the road again.
Yeah.
It wasn't clicking. And so I just thought, let me research what works for me.
Absolutely.
Let me research natural products. And you know what? I got my hair back.
Yeah. No, good on you. Yeah. Good on you. So is hair loss during menopause reversible? If so, what steps should women take to promote regrowth?
Okay. So during any phase, especially the menopausal phase, it's reversible.
Yeah.
It's not permanent. It is reversible. Even when they say things like scarring alopecia from menopause, it's reversible. Do your research, look online. People are showing their testimonies, right?
Yeah.
What I would say, the steps I would say is, number one, be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
You're going through a transitional phase, and we're not men, we're women. We have a lot more emotions that will affect our reproductive system, whether we've chosen to use our reproductive system or not. Do you get it? It's still going to affect us. So be easy on yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be lax, but take a breather. Okay, you've lost some hair. You've got hair trauma. Fine. Acknowledge it. Take time with yourself as you heal this process. The next thing I would say is that find hairstyles that are low manipulation. It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter your hair texture. It doesn't actually matter. What matters is every woman. I've never met a client, a client who was willing to grow their hair back and go through the ugly phase. Nobody's willing to do that. So I spent a lot of my time whilst building the company, educating women on hairstyles that they can have whilst they're going through this phase. Whether that be a buzz cut, comb it to the side, whether that be a head wrap, whatever the case is, and make sure you don't tie your head wrap tight as well, especially if you have traction alopecia. But the third thing is knowing what hairstyles you can have whilst you're going through this phase. Then the next thing I would say is product, right? Use products that have DHT removers, right? DHT removers, find things that soothe your scalp, such as lavender oil that soothes the scalp, chamomile oil, such as pumpkin seed oil, horsetail powder, nettle powder, black cumin seeds, those kind of things that actually lower the male hormones on your scalp to actually promote the estrogen and the female hair growth. Now, for anyone that's watching, quick lesson, DHT, it promotes hair loss. It is a sex hormone. It attaches itself to your hair follicles and pulls them down. Hence, the hair loss in the menopausal stage. But estrogen, once that's promoted on the scalp, that then grows your hair, okay? Other things such as products that you put into your body, right? Making sure that your nutrition is high, making sure that you're doing things to relieve yourself from stress, like stretching, the gym, yoga, walks, your diet, making sure that if you have a sweet tooth, you're swapping it out for agave nectar, maple, things of that nature. Just, you have to put yourself into an environment where your hair can thrive. And unfortunately, it isn't just a one and done thing. It's a holistic lifestyle thing all around. So it is reversible. There are ways to reverse it, but you have to be willing to dive into that sector and not just have a quick,
We're going to go to some questions because I just see in front of my eye just throwing up. So I'm going to go, we've got a question. Where do we get these products from? Where do we get these products? I mean, let's talk about your product because that's the product that helped me. It helped my hair get more fuller because my hair was absolutely thin. It felt horrible when I just put my hand through it. It just felt really paper thin. Now it doesn't feel like that anymore. Let's talk about your product first.
So we've got two products. We've got one for hydration and one for moisture, okay? The two products that we have come with a free derma roller that you can get. The derma roller is needed. Guys, if you have a bald patch, if you have thinning, if you have balding anywhere in your head, that derma roller is needed. Do not skip this method and this step in the whole routine. But I have two products, one called Rise and one called Quench. Rise is the oil, Quench is the hydrating mist. All natural products, okay? You can find our products at, I hope everybody's ready.
I think I'm going to put it in the chat.
Okay.
I'm going to put it in the chat for you as we speak. So,
Okay,
go on.
www.
Okay, hold on a sec, because I want to do it properly for everyone. www.
Secrets.
Is that www dot?
Yeah, sorry. www.
Go on. Secrets
of a.
Secrets of. All one word?
Yes, all one word.
Of a.
Hairbraider.com.
Hairbraider.com.
Yes. I would recommend anyone that's having hair loss.
Pop it in the chat.
Our most bought product is the comeback kit. Everybody gets that. Everybody gets that and then reorders it again.
Yeah.
That's the most bought product on our website and actually works for everyone. You can buy the oils individually.
Yeah.
We also have a YouTube page as well where you can see us actually making the products from scratch. We ship worldwide. We ship to South Africa. We ship to Europe, America, Ireland, everywhere.
Yeah.
But our products are 100% natural. We have over 30 minerals and vitamins. We make everything from scratch. Our products, we avoid chemicals, we avoid plastic. And we care about the environment, we care about the environment. We care about just being able to create our own ecosystem so that you can help your hair and help the environment as well,
Yeah.
So yeah, those are our products. Feel free to get it from our website at www.secretsofahairbreeder.com. Also, we have a discount code which is SHB Welcome, which is in our you can either use it at the checkout. I think it's just at the checkout that you can use it. But
is it all capitals? Is it all capitals?
SHB Welcome.
And welcome is capitals, yeah?
Yes, all one word. SHB Welcome for 10% off. So you can get that as well. What else? That's it. I think most people buy the comeback kit. Most people. Then we have TMT, which is what Jackie actually got, which is 2 months of each. And then you can get the 90-day challenge, which is a subscription service where you get them sent out every single month. I don't believe it's going to take 90 days to grow your hair back. I got my hairline back in, I think it was like 15 days. I started to see
1-5
growth again.
That was 1-5, right? 15?
1-5.
Okay. 1-5.
Every single day. 1-5. Every single day I used it. And I grew my hair back. My clients in South Africa, she was going through menopause actually. She's about, I think she's 54, between 54 and 60, I'm going to say. And she was running the London Marathon. She lost her hairline. She had a massive bald patch. She got it back. So...
yeah. Do you know, and as well, I believe that, I used the quench and the rise, wasn't it? I got.
Yes.
And it is about consistency. I need to go back to say that. It's not doing it, use it one evening and then put it down and then don't use it for a week. It needs to be consistent. And like you said about the brushing the teeth, that is when I did it. After I finished brushing my teeth, had brush out, and it was right outside my bathroom, ready for me to use every single day. And I saw the benefits of it. I absolutely saw the benefits of it. Within a matter of a week, I saw the benefits of it.
Consistency is key. They're not magic beans, but they do work.
Yeah.
Each ingredient is handpicked based on my 5 years plus of experience and dealing with over 200 women around the world, going through various stages. I've seen the worst cases of hair loss.
Yeah.
And after people not seeing growth for 5 years, 7 years, they've used my methods.
Yeah.
And they've seen growth.
Yeah.
First it's peach fuzz, then it's a little thicker, and then the growth is back again.
Yeah.
And then you just keep using it. So And it's not a product where you use it, you stop using it, then everything goes pear-shaped. These are not chemicals. These are God-made products.
Yeah.
God-made ingredients. So they're going to just grow your hair back, and that's going to be it.
Yeah.
Unless you have another traumatic episode, which means that you'll have to continue using it. But
yeah,
they work. They work, and they're all natural. So yeah, that's where you can find our products.
And I'm glad you said that you don't have to continue using it, because, and I will say as well, I've used your products and I've just used it the once. And I haven't purchased a second round because I found that the first time, and my hair just feels so much thicker. Even my friend said to me, your hair's really growing. And even then, you know, so I've just used it the once and I haven't gone back. Touch wood, it remains. You know, I'm reading some of these comments, and Shahana is just looking forward to finding out what I can do for hair loss, losing a lot lately. So Shahana, I hope that what you've heard so far, you will be able to look at things differently in terms of looking at food, as well as, you know, you kind of have to commit to everything, isn't it?
You have to commit and do it in the easiest way possible.
Yeah.
There's a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. That book is literally about doing a little bit every single day. So, for example, I'm going to give, what's her name? Shahana.
Hi,
Shahana. So, for example, a quick one. Internally, you can have moringa tea. Moringa tea you can just get from the shops. Moringa tea helps with iron. Iron helps with strengthening your hair follicles, creating good blood flow for hair to grow, and strengthening your strands. That's one thing. Or you can have a lavender and chamomile tea for any woman that's going through hormonal changes and is stressed. Lavender, chamomile helps, and rose petals help dramatically with stress. Okay. Then within our products, for example, we have lavender, tea tree, rosemary. Rosemary affects your hair growth in a very positive way. Tea tree just cleans your scalp, and it also cleans your strands of hair, okay, opening your pores for more nutrients to enter. And lavender helps with everything. Lavender is really, really good. So it will help your hair grow back. You will see your hair grow back. If you want it bad enough, you're going to get it.
Yeah. No, thank you for that. Poetic Angel, I see that you see. Everyone can see our guest, right? Everyone can see our guest. I know there's two screens there because we're on a laptop this evening. That's the only way we could have our guest on. So we're doing it via a Zoom link. So hope you can see her well, and you can hear her well as well. So I'm just going to have a look. I know someone asked about, do you have shampoos?
I don't. I've just started. I don't have a shampoo. I hope to have a shampoo bar, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I hope to have a shampoo bar and a couple of other products within the next year. I would say for everyone washing the hair, try and wash your hair with a bar instead of the liquids.
Okay.
Because the liquids contain mostly water and thickening products instead of the actual nutrients needed. And the second thing I would say is try and wash your hair every week. Your hair cannot grow and cannot strengthen when it is dirty. That's a massive myth for every race. So try and wash your hair, even if it's in braids. My hair's in braids now. I'm going to wash it. You have to wash your hair every week. It's necessary. So especially if you're having bad hair health. So wash your hair every week, and I will be coming up with that shortly.
Okay, that's some good advice, washing every week. Because I know culturally, for me, it was like, oh, you don't need to wash your hair every week. You know, you can just do it once a month or once every 6 to 8 weeks. But I took that from you, and I wash my hair once a week.
It's nice.
Yeah. So, Jay, I hope you've heard can you just repeat? Jay's asking, what is the oil called, please? So can you just repeat?
Yes, our oil is called Rise Regrowth Hair Oil. So if you type www.secretsofahairbreeder.com, and you can find our oil there. Also, if you go onto our main page on TikTok, you can find it there. Just click the link in the bio and it's there. Yeah. Guys, if I'm being transparent, I'm locked out of my account.
That's why we're here today like this.
That's why we're here. Every other account I've got, which is fine, I'm still sending out orders weekly, but that TikTok, it's gonna be a miracle.
Yeah, you'll get back in, but we appreciate you coming on today. And we found a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. We've got a comment from Travel with Marty. Me too. I prefer using holistic products on my hair too. So I think that came in when you was talking about it not being in plastic bottles rather than glass. Yet Travel with Marty agrees with you with the holistic products.
Yes, very good. Holistic is the best way because look, holistic will just fix the problem. I found with chemicals, you go with one problem, you use the product, you come out with 10 more problems.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think of late, I've been saying more and more to the community when I'm on a live that, I use the Yuka app because the Yuka app, oh my goodness me, that puts me in straight. That just tells me everything straight away. So that's what I use. And I'm very surprised about how the shampoos I pick up off the shelf sometimes in the supermarket. It's like, oh my gosh, that's poor. That's like a 0 out of 100. Put that back. You know?
You know what? I'm going to be honest. Supermarkets, you know what? You go there for convenience, not for health. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
If it isn't your local market for fresh fruit and vegetables, if it isn't, and it's not everywhere, Whole Foods, Planet Organic, M&S.
Yeah.
And I know Lidl's my friend.
Oh. Yeah.
I love Lidl. But I don't go there for my health, I tell you that.
Yeah. We've got we asked about the shampoos. You said no. Claire has asked, or is it just oil? So yeah, it's just oils at the moment that you've got.
It's not just oil. So we have a hydrating mist.
Okay,
and we have an oil.
Yeah.
The hydrating mist is made from rose water and aloe vera leaf.
Mm-hmm.
You can see on our YouTube channel, type in Secrets of a Hairbreader, you can see us making that. So we have a hydrating mist, which a lot of people that have like psoriasis, scaly, or they're allergic to oils, they use the hydrating mist.
Yeah.
So you can get either the mist or the oil or both.
Okay, thank you for confirming that. See, I would have led you down the wrong path. Shahana has asked, is it okay for all hair types?
It's okay for all races, all hair porosities, all curl patterns. No one is excluded from this process.
Absolutely. And this is why I love your hair oil, because it is for any hair, any type of hair. You know, I have pinned the website and also the discount code. I have pinned that as well. I'm going to pin that again, the discount code, which was SHB welcome, all in capitals. So I'm just going to go, and if anyone's got any questions around hair health and hair loss, this is why our guest is here. Because I cannot see any... Oh, let me just see this one. I've got it now. Thank you. Okay. Lima Massage just asks, how do you suggest people with locks wash their hair weekly?
You know what? It's a good question. I'm going to be honest. The scalp is the main thing.
Okay.
The scalp is the main thing, and then the locks. Now, providing that you work, if you work from home, everyone knows the cheat code. You can wash your hair whenever when you work from home.
Yeah.
If you don't work from home, I would say washing your hair on a day where you can allow it to dry, because I know that locks take a little longer to dry.
Yeah.
If you're not using like a hairdryer or anything like that. In terms of actual washing, I would say don't wash your hair with the liquid, wash your hair with a bar. What I would recommend, I'm not in locks right now, but let's just say for the parties, for example, I would allow the water to run over my head and part my hair in the middle or wherever you can part it, and allow water to really drench itself over your entire scalp. Then I would recommend literally getting the soap and rubbing it into the areas, making sure all your hair is formed, and then taking the bar and literally running it down the locks. If you have really long locks, I'd recommend going to a salon. If you cannot go to a salon, like if you're in London, it would be like Brixton, Tottenham, things of that nature. You'd have to really take your time if you have really, really long locks, okay? And it would have to be, it's going to have to be a long process. If you can't get someone to help you, you're going to have to take your time. You're going to have to even put if you have a standing shower, put a seat in the shower, cover it with a plastic bag. You have to do what you have to do. I'm not saying that you have to do that particular thing, but with locks, yes, wash your hair every single week. There's no excuse. You don't have to, but if you're experiencing a lot of hair loss, you're going to have to wash your scalp.
So you're talking about, it's really scalp health as well. We're talking about hair health, but it's the scalp that you need to be penetrating.
The hair does not grow at the end, it goes at the root.
Yeah.
And the root is not just your scalp, but underneath your scalp, which is the hair follicles.
Yeah.
The hair follicles cannot come out
if
the scalp has built up in dirt.
Makes sense.
The hair follicles cannot strengthen and become strong if the hair follicles are not catered to. Oil is not going to come through the dirt. It's not going to happen. Hydrating mist is not going to come through the dirt. You might get a few trickles. It's not going to come through the dirt. So you need to cleanse your scalp, clear your scalp first, then apply quench, then apply the oil.
It makes sense. And I suppose even with locks, if someone's got particularly long locks, that's a lot of work right there. And you're saying about go to the hairdresser weekly. That's a lot of money right there too. You know, I may not have hairdresser money, so you know.
You have to. You know what? When there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're at home.
Yeah.
I know people that have locks to their ankle.
Yeah.
They don't wash their hair every week, but they also don't have hair trauma.
Yeah.
You know, you have to kind of pick. I would recommend everyone washes their hair every week, but if you can, maybe every 2 weeks, wash your hair.
Yeah.
Maybe every 10 days, wash your hair. But if you have long locks, it's going to have to literally be the soap down.
Yeah.
The actual lock. The soap has to go down.
Yeah.
The actual lock to ensure that it's covered in the way that it needs to be, because you deserve the hair that you want.
Absolutely. I'm just checking. So what time have we got? I know we've got you until like 9, so we're not gonna take liberties this evening and overstay. Let you stay longer than you need to. I'm just, because I've got a few more. So I've pinned the website and I pinned the code, the discount code on there, and I think someone asked what oil. I'm not sure if you was asking me, Jay, what oil did I use, but I used the oil that I used was the Rise. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rise oil, Rise. And then I also had the Quench. I bought 2 bottles of each. Actually, you see, I did buy that. And how long did it last? Actually, how long does the box? Because was it for 2 months worth? I purchased, didn't I?
You purchased 2 months worth.
Yeah. So I'm like, I just go straight in me. I just thought, no, I'm going to get 2 months worth, and then that done me. And I used it consistently every single day. Single day. So I found that really helped me. So one thing I was thinking about, do natural oils help with scalp inflammation or dryness? And if so, which ones are best?
My number one is lavender. You cannot touch lavender. You cannot come for lavender. Lavender helps with sleep, helps with anxiety, helps with stress.
Yeah.
It helps with inflammation on the scalp. whether that be scalp acne, dryness, dandruff, scaly psoriasis.
Yeah.
The number one is lavender. Shortly after that is chamomile.
Okay.
Chamomile extract, very, very good. Then I would say tea tree and peppermint. Because with scalp inflammation, the chamomile and the lavender deal with the pain. They also deal with the flare-up.
Yeah.
Tea tree and peppermint clean the scalp.
Yeah.
From environmental factors that may cause the scalp to have any sort of inflammation or itching, to opening the pores to allow all the goodness to seep in. Lastly, I would say turmeric. Turmeric is a turmeric oil, essential oil, is a serious anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
And the last two I would say is castor oil, which can be a little bit heavy. It's in our raspberry growth hair oil. It can be a little bit heavier, but it strengthens the hair, thickens the hair, and creates circulation, removing the like dryness.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I would say for a lighter version, I would say almond oil.
Almond.
All these oils together, most of them are in our products. All of these oils together contribute to very good scalp health.
Okay.
And less inflammation.
Okay, well, thank you for that. I'm just looking at Janet Jenny. She commented, hello, just joining, suffering with hair loss for a few years now. So any advice for Janet Jenny?
Janet Jenny, thank you so much for commenting that. It's not easy, so thank you so much for being vulnerable with us. It's a safe space. If you've had problems for years, I would say you need a detox. I wouldn't just say you need a detox internally, but you need to detox your environment. You need to swap out plastic, get rid of all the plastic, because that ruins and alters your hormones. I would say do the little things first. Moringa tea, also lavender tea, chamomile tea, any sort of supplements that you can use that are natural, iron, magnesium, potassium, zinc, for your internal health. And then I would say you need a regime. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest. The people that I've seen that have had major hair loss for years, I've had to put them on a strict regime externally, and then they've done the work internally. So I would say you need a strict regime. If I could give you any quick tips, go for holistic products internally and externally. I would say get a satin or silk pillow, silk scarf. Don't tie it too tight. Never to tie it around your parameter. And I would say, I would also say the last thing, actually, you need to go to the doctors to find out why you have the problem. Because then you know what to target. Is it nutritional? Is it hormonal? Is it autoimmune? Why do you have the problem? A lot of people run to the symptom, because that's what they sell you, symptom helpers. They don't sell you problem defeaters, So you need to understand the actual problem to get to the symptoms.
Thank you. Shahana, can you name the bars? You mentioned about bars for the hair. Wash your hair with bars rather than liquid, right?
Yes. Name the bars.
Are there any specific ones?
I would say... okay, depending on budget, it all depends on budget. I would recommend, there's many holistic hair care brands that do soaps for your scalp. I would also say Garnier. They're not completely holistic, but they are a bar. And they are approved.
Okay.
So I would say Garnier do literally, it will say shampoo bar.
Okay, a shampoo bar.
It's literally a little box. Yeah, it will say shampoo bar. I would also recommend, I use Garnier. If I've got a lot of dirt and build up on my hair, I've got high porosity hair. I wouldn't recommend this all the time. But if you've got like masses and masses and masses of dirt, I would recommend Garnier. I've used a little bit of black soap with the Garnier as well, because black soap is too harsh on your hair.
Okay.
But if I've got immense build-up, I use that as well, from like gels, oil build-up if I've had like a crazy week, that sort of thing. Those are the main ones that I recommend that are accessible to everyone, I would say.
Okay, thank you. And again, just to confirm, how often a week are we washing our hair? Just to confirm that for me, please.
I would say minimum once a week.
Once a week.
If I have just like an afro, I wash my hair twice a week. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I wash it about twice a week. But I would recommend, if you have to do anything, wash it once.
We've got a question here from user 9516. I won't say the rest of the numbers though. I'm on strong medication and my hair is coming out in large amounts. What can I use?
I'm so sorry to hear that. That makes me feel really sad, because it's not great. Medication is out here making people go bald, you know. The side effects are too great.
Yeah.
Just for that person that commented that question, if you can go to another question for me, but I'm going to ask this person a counter question so that I know how to help.
So this counter question is for user 9516, yeah?
What is the medication for? Do you have a hormonal issue, a nutritional issue, an autoimmune issue, a physical trauma issue, or all of the above? What do you have? Because then I'll tell you what I would recommend. Okay,
so user 9516, I hope you're still in with us, but please answer that question and then you can get a recommendation. Let me go to another question. Okay, I cannot see any more at the moment. How often do we wash? How often do we need to? Okay, so we've got, can menopause give you pimples? Okay, absolutely you can. Your hormones are changing, but yeah, it can do. I know that is not a hair question, sorry.
Okay.
How often do we need to oil our hair? That's from Shahana. How often do we need to oil our hair?
So with my clients, I give them a free guide of what to do. It depends on the issue at hand. And I always rate from a 1 to a 10. If your problem is a 9 or a 10, every single day.
Okay.
Every single day. I always recommend that you spray your hair you hydrate your hair every day and you oil your hair every day. It's not just about oil. Hydrate your hair, oil your hair. Hydrate your hair, oil your hair. So I would recommend you doing it in the morning, so that it can really seep into your pores and so that you don't get a musty pillow in the nighttime, because nobody wants that.
Yeah.
You have to oil and mist your hair every single day. Oil and hydrate your hair every single day.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Jenny is saying, and I'm seeing that the time's ticking on. Jenny is, what about rosemary?
I use rosemary. Rosemary is great.
Okay, rosemary.
With our products, I use rosemary 3 times. I use it in the hydrating mist. I use it in the oil form, in our Rise Regrowth hair oil, and I use the actual herbs. I use all 3.
Okay, so rosemary. And this is the things you're saying, rosemary, lavender, and these are things that we can put in our hair as well as consume.
Thank you.
You don't have to just be consuming it. Actually, you can wash. I remember washing my hair in sage when I was younger. My mum was so much like that, and she still is like that now. But washing our hair in sage for the scalp.
Hibiscus.
Yeah, those sort of things. Absolutely. Yeah. So we've got a few questions here. I think I might just give you a few because your time, and we appreciate that. Roslyn Paul, my medication caused me to have a few small bald patches, and any advice to grow my hair back? Roslyn Paul, I'm not sure when you joined the live. There was lots of information around, but if I let you answer that, any advice? So medication another medication is causing the hair to have the lady to have bald patches. Any advice?
Yeah, quick advice I can give you. Very simple. You need a derma roller, 0.5 millimeters derma roller. You need a scalp massager, and you need a hydrating mist, and you also need some sort of ointment or natural oil. That's what I would recommend for you.
Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to, because it's the time, and I appreciate your time, and I would like to say thank you very much. And what kind of, what advice would you leave for someone that feels self-conscious about their hair loss? What advice would you give someone?
That self-consciousness isn't going away unless you deal with the problem.
Yeah.
It's not going away.
Yeah.
When you walk into the street, if you're wondering if people can see your problem, they probably can, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
They can see it. Unfortunately, we're not judged on our heart posture at times, we're judged on our image. And so people are judging you based on that. Whether you care about being judged or not, it's happening. Whether you think people are looking or not, they're looking. So I think that you have to be honest with yourself and look at, are you willing to deal with this for the rest of your life? Or are you willing to resolve it?
Yeah.
That's number one, I would say, if you're self-conscious. The second thing is, you have to help the problem in all avenues, like I said, diet, exercise, and also what you put in your body diet and what you put on your body. Okay, these things are very important.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent. Yeah. It's taken maybe instances or an instant for you to lose your hair, but it's not going to take an instant for you to get it back. You're going to need to do your due diligence. Okay? People, even if you like physical bodies, let's say some people go to the gym, some people get surgery to get the body that they desire. Either one takes a process, right? And you need to be accepting that this hair journey is a process. It is not a one and done situation. Yeah. You can get your hair back. Yeah. My hairline used to start back here, and I've got my hair back. Okay. People, my clients that have had bald patches, their hair come back. Thinning, their hairs come back. They've got my products. They've even overbought, and they haven't had to use it again. It's not just about my products. Look at the ingredients and look at how they benefit you and your issue. Yeah. If you're feeling self-conscious, you have to ask yourself, are you willing to stay like that forever? Yeah. Are you willing to hide? Are you willing to patch up the problem? And patch up the problem knowing that you can actually just resolve it with a healthy hair regime, which is available and accessible to everyone, but you have to take those steps. Absolutely. If you cannot afford to live the way that you do, to look the way that you do, whether you choose to have a bald head and you've got, scalp inflammation, whether you've got long hair and you're having shedding, whatever the case is, you have to look at, are you willing to live with that? Yeah. If you're not, it's baby steps to get it resolved every single day, and it's worth it, and you can do it. Yeah. You're worth the change. Yeah.
Yeah. So just to end, thank you again for coming onto our live into the community and educating us on our hair. And just to say the website again, I have pinned it, but if you just say the website again, and how can someone get hold of your products, please?
Yes. So our products are all handmade. So our next shipping date is the 30th of August. I know it's a way away, but it's worth it. All our clients have survived. All our clients have thrived from our products. So they are worth purchasing if you want it. We help people get their hair and their confidence back in 2025 and beyond. And I'm here to help you with questions, information, and products, obviously. www.secretsofahairbreeder.com. That's www.secretsofahairbreeder.com with a discount code of SHB Welcome, all capitals, for 10% off.
Thank you very much. And thank you for your time. I've just put again the website in again, and that could be pinned up. And also the discount code is also there. I thank you so much for taking time out to come to the community this evening. And yeah, it's been educational. And I hope everyone is, if you've got any comments, and I will go through like I always do. But I'm going to end the live now, and I'm going to just end it the two ways I always end it. I'm going to again send a virtual hug to everyone. I will see you all on I'll see you all on Tuesday. And again, once you are not alone. If we finish this live and you feel alone, please reach out to someone who you trust and will listen and understand you. If not me, someone else. Stay beautiful, everyone. Have a blessed week. Start to your week tomorrow. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye to our guest.